So welcome in. I wanted to have this music moment with you. I am Maranda Kelley, musically known as Maranda LoveJones Kelley. And I thought it was important for me to take a moment to have this music moment with you to introduce the musical side of me, because some people only know me as a preacher, a praise and worship leader, and a lot of people that have come to know me in the last few years are just now finding out that I write music. How did I get started with music? Well, I come from a musical family, and I grew up in a house with people singing, playing instruments on both sides. My mom's side, every Friday, my grandparents would pull out the stereo with the plugged-in microphones, and they would sing songs, and my mom and my aunt would sing songs, and then they would make me and my sister and brother sing. And so I grew up harmonizing with my siblings, which was great. I loved that. We were just shy. I didn't like singing in front of people, but singing with each other, we did it all the time. On my dad's side, my granddad could sing. I have cousins who can sing, and my dad sings. So my dad is where I get the songwriting from. When we were young, he would sit on the edge of the bed on Saturday mornings while we were still asleep, and I would always wake up early. I just wouldn't disturb him, but he would be sitting on the edge of the bed with his notebook and writing songs from his heart, like his personal feelings, not singing in front of people, because he's very, very bashful, and that's where I get it from. And after he write his song, he would pick up his guitar and he would sing from his soul to the Lord. And it was his worship and his personal message to God. And I was just inspired by that. And I was just really inspired by that. Shout out to you, Dad. So, when did I write my first song? I actually wrote my first song when I was 10, and I can hear it in my head right now, and I still remember the title of it and the lyrics. I'm not gonna sing it for y'all because it was never released and it never will be, but it was called Growing Up. It was called Growing Up, and that's all I'm saying. My first published song was a song that my sister and I wrote together called Thank You. We were a duo called SG, which stands for Spiritually Guided, and it was published and released under a compilation in 2006. To this day, we do not have a copy of it, but that song will always be special to me. It was the first song we ever released. It was not the first song we wrote together, but it was the first song that was put out. And this was, like I said, back in 2006, so internet was not what it was now, or, we'll probably be telling a different story about that song. Music is like one of my favorite things. It's like a part of me. It was the one gift that God gave me that I felt like was also a blessing to me. Like, I would sing to myself in my own private time to make myself feel better. Music was like therapy. And then I would sing and worship God and sing to Him, and all in the privacy of my own space, and I didn't like sharing, right? And so even when we were younger, growing up in church, I would turn my back to the audience when I sing. I did not want to look at the crowd. But singing at home and singing in my room, or even at my job, my first little job, I would be at that drive-thru, and when I didn't have no customers, I'd be able to sing it to myself. And it's just always been one of my favorite things. I love creating music. Writing songs has always been like a journal and a therapy, but with melody. And so the songs would just come to me. I'll be thinking about something. Anything I went through, I wrote about it. I have a song for literally everything. I have a song for it. Some songs will never be heard. Some songs will never be released. But for the ones that the Lord allows me to share, just know that they are coming from a real place. Just know that it is so very vulnerable for me to share my music because it's real. It's not just, oh, I want to be popular. Oh, I want to be famous. Oh, let me share this and somebody gonna say, ooh, she snapped. I'm just not that person. This is real stuff, but the Lord has been pressing it upon me for years to share, because just as it is healing and uplifting to me, it could be that for you as well and other people. And the songs that I have had the opportunity to release in the past have been that. And when I stopped and took a pause from doing it, I would have people reach out to me all the time. When are you going to start back doing music? When are you going to start back releasing things? When are you going to sing again? You're going to do a show or whatever. And that time may be approaching since I have this new project coming out. I do hope that you will check it out. If you have any other questions or things that you would love to know, put it down in the comments. I will do my best to come back and answer it, address it however, I see fit. I may do another one of these videos just to give you bits and pieces, because there's no way that I can just give it all to you in one breath, right? And in one little video. But I just wanted to give you enough to make you feel like, hey, I learned something about her. That's interesting. I have been writing songs since I was little. And I love it. It's a passion. It's something that comes very easy for me, and I am getting more comfortable with sharing. He was talking to me like, hey, you can't keep all that I have done for you to yourself. You can't keep me to yourself. I freed you. I set you free so you can go and witness, so you can go and tell somebody else what I did for you. And so I don't only share Jesus through preaching and through praise and worship. I share Jesus through my music. It may not be a worship song. It may not be a praise song, but it may be a song that's sharing a story where Jesus came in and intervened, or he did something for me and I was going through something that's real. Life is real, right? And without Jesus, it's just tough. It's already hard enough you go through challenges, but without the Lord being involved and coming in and stepping in on your behalf, it's too much. I live it on this side with him. So I share things in my songs. So stay tuned. I hope that you will follow me on all social media platforms. Maranda Kelley. I think all of my platforms are pretty much Maranda Kelley. On TikTok, it's Minister Maranda Kelley. MIN Maranda Kelley. So yeah. So thank you for tuning in to this short little video. Even just this small video took a lot for me to do, child. Okay? But I am getting better, and I'm stretching myself and pushing myself to share more so people can really connect more with what I'm putting out and understand that this comes from a real place. Never have I ever wanted to be popular. So, like I said, drop some love to other people that's also tuning in to this video. Everybody needs encouragement. I always say that. Say something positive that can help anybody who reads it. God loves you. Hey, may the Lord bless your tomorrow. Today it might have been crappy, whatever. But just give some encouragement in the comments. Until next time.